Hi, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law and family law related issues. Please subscribe to our channel, find out more information about that. And today we got something very interesting. An add-on to our list here is the issue of signing off on the child. I have to tell you, we get that call a lot. Our calls fall into different categories, but the call that says, do I have to pay child support if I sign off on my child, whatever that actually means, we get that call a lot. It should be in its own category. I will tell you this. I think when people make that call, what they're saying is, if I agree to sign a document that says I have zero parenting time, zero visitation, zero contact with the child, am I still obligated to pay support? And what's the implication? The implication is, because if I'm not obligated, I'll sign off. Well, the quick answer to the question is no. That's not what it means at all. There are benefits and there are burdens. If you want to sign off and say, I'm not exercising my benefit to see my kid, that's up to you. But you're still going to have to pay your child support. The child support weighs certain factors into account. How many overnights with mom? How many overnights with dad? How much the parties make? If you want to sign off and never see your kids again, that just means you have 0 overnights, which means the other side has 365 overnights throughout the year. That's just going to make your support at its highest level. That's not going to eliminate your support. It's going to do the exact opposite. So if you're approaching this financially and saying, well, I'll decide whether or not I want to see my kid based on how much it's going to cost me. If you've reduced it to that level, if that's what we're talking about, understand that eliminating your benefit of being with your child does not in any way bear on what you owe. You're still going to owe. And you're probably going to owe more because it means you have less overnights. In that circumstance, therefore, you have to be very, very careful in what you do, because this is one of those circumstances where, without legal advice, a person may think, if I sign off, I don't have to pay. As if what you're paying for is, the right to have visitation. So if I don't exercise the right, I don't pay for it. It's like saying if I don't go to the movies, I don't have to buy a ticket. That must be what people think, but it's not the case at all. You're still going to be obligated to support your kid. If you were living together in the household with husband and wife and the kid, and you were, let's say, upset at the kid and decided you're not talking to the kid because the kid, I don't know, did something terrible in school or whatever, guess what? You're still paying for his room, his board, his food, all consumption, all of this. That's just the way it goes. The child's needs continue even though you've decided you don't want to spend time with your kid. If you have any questions about that or require some further explanation regarding it, of course, please reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.